welcome to our countdown of the top 10 ugliest animals in the world. Prepare to be amazed, or maybe just a little bit horrified. We're about to delve into the depths of the animal kingdom to uncover some creatures that look like they were designed by a committee of blindfolded toddlers. Look, I'm not saying that every animal can be a majestic lion or a graceful gazelle, but some of these creatures seem to have missed the memo entirely. It's like evolution took one look at them and said, yeah, you know what, you're good enough, so buckle up because we're about to embark on a visual journey that will make you question the very nature of beauty. And just remember, if you happen to find any of these animals attractive, well, that's perfectly okay. It's a big world out there, and there's someone for everyone, even if you have a thing for, hairless subterranean rodents. And so we begin with the blobfish, a creature that looks like it just lost its best friend, a jar of mayonnaise. Living its life at depths where no one can hear it scream, or at least where no one cares enough to film it, the blobfish is basically a gelatinous blob. I mean, the name gives it away, doesn't it? It's like evolution took all the leftover fish parts, the bits nobody wanted, and just slapped them together. Here you go, kid, you're a fish now. Go forth and, well, just try not to dissolve. Honestly, if I looked like a sentient blob of discarded chewing gum, I'd probably hang out at the bottom of the ocean too. But hey, at least they're good for something, namely reminding us that things could always be worse. You could be a blobfish. Next up, we have the eye, a creature that looks like it was assembled from spare parts in a particularly dark corner of Frankenstein's lab. Found in Madagascar, this lemur is like nature's version of a Swiss Army knife. But instead of being useful, it's just unsettling. Seriously, where do you even start with this thing? It's got the ears of a bat, the teeth of a rodent, and eyes that could pierce your soul, and then there's that finger. Oh god, that finger. It's like a skeletal twig that it uses to fish grubs out of trees. Honestly, the eye looks like it's perpetually surprised to be alive, and frankly, I'm not sure I blame it. Coming in at number 8, we have the naked mole rat, a creature so aesthetically challenged, it makes hairless cats look like majestic lions. Seriously, this thing looks like a sausage casing stuffed with nightmares. It's like someone took a rat, gave it a bad wax job, and then said, you know what, you're ready for your close-up, and those teeth, they're like tiny daggers protruding from a wrinkled prune. But here's the thing about naked mole rats, they don't care. They're too busy being fascinating creatures with complex social structures and a resistance to cancer. They're basically the overachievers of the rodent world, and they're doing it all while looking like a wrinkled thumb. Chapter 4. The Star-Nosed Mole. Love is blind, and so is this mole. At number 7, we have the star-nosed mole, a creature that proves that love truly is blind. Because if you can look at this thing and feel even a flicker of attraction, you need to get your eyes checked. Seriously, what's going on with that nose? It looks like a tiny, fleshy sea anemone decided to take up residence on the mole's face. I'm not sure what's more disturbing, the fact that it has 22 tentacles just wriggling around on its face, or the fact that it uses those tentacles to feel its way around in the dark. Honestly, it's like something out of a David Cronenberg movie. And trust me, that's not a compliment. Chapter 5. The proboscis monkey, a nose only a mother could love. Coming in at number 6, we have the proboscis monkey, a creature whose nose is so prominent it's basically a fifth limb. Seriously, this thing looks like it got into a fight with a banana and lost. Badly. It's like someone took a perfectly normal monkey and then inflated its nose with a bicycle pump. And the males? Don't even get me started on the males. Their noses are even bigger and droop down over their mouths like fleshy pendulums of love. I'm not sure what evolutionary advantage a giant pendulous nose provides, but I'm pretty sure it involves attracting mates with the promise of a lifetime supply of nasal spray. Chapter 6. The warthog, beauty is skin deep, but ugly goes right to the bone. At number 5, we have the warthog, a creature that proves beauty is definitely skin deep. Because if you can get past the warthog's exterior, you'll find more ugliness, actually. It's like someone took a pig, gave it a severe underbite, and then glued some tusks on its face. And those warts, Oh, those warts. They're like little fleshy barnacles clinging to the warthog's face for dear life. Honestly, I'm not sure what's more impressive, the warthog's ability to survive in the wild or its ability to find a mate. I mean, have you seen those things? It's like they were designed by a committee of blindfolded, drunken darts players. Chapter 7, The Goblin Shark, When You Just Can't Stop. Swimming its way to number 4, we have the Goblin Shark, a creature that looks like it swam out of a Guillermo del Toro film and straight into our nightmares. Seriously, this thing is the stuff of nightmares. It's like a shark got busy with an eel, and then their offspring got busy with a vacuum cleaner. I mean, what is even happening with those jaws? It's like a Pez dispenser designed by H.P. Lovecraft, and those teeth, don't even get me started on those teeth. They're like tiny needles designed to inject you with a lethal dose of existential dread. Honestly, the only thing scarier than encountering a goblin shark in the wild would be encountering one in your therapist's office. Coming in at number 3, we have the axolotl, a creature that looks like it's perpetually stuck in its awkward teenage phase. Seriously, this thing is the Peter Pan of ugliness. It's like a salamander that never grew up. But instead of being cute and cuddly, it's just kind of creepy. It's like a Muppet that was left out in the sun too long and then run over by a steamroller. And those gills, they're like little feathery appendages that just won't quit. Honestly, the axolotl looks like it's constantly judging you with its beady little eyes, and frankly, I'm not sure I like what it sees. At number 2, we have the monkfish, a creature so aesthetically challenged, it makes you question the very existence of a loving God. Seriously, this thing looks like it was designed by a committee of blindfolded, drunken preschoolers. It's like a fish got busy with a garbage disposal, and then their offspring got busy with a pair of old boots. And that face, it's like a Picasso painting that's been left out in the rain for a few decades. Honestly, the monkfish is the reason why they invented the phrase, "there's a lid for every pot." Because if you can look at this thing and see a delicious seafood dinner, well, more power to you. And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for. The number 1 ugliest animal on our list is us. Yes, you heard that right. Humans, look in the mirror, folks. We're a mess. We're walking, talking contradictions. We're capable of incredible acts of love and kindness, but also of unspeakable cruelty and destruction. We pollute our planet, wage war on each other, and exploit our fellow creatures for profit. We're a species teetering on the brink of self-destruction, and we're doing it all while wearing Crocs and filming TikToks. So there you have it. The ugliest animal on the planet isn't some deep-sea monstrosity or a hairless rodent. It's us. We are the champions of ugliness, and frankly, we've earned it. Thanks for watching our countdown of the top 10 ugliest animals in the world. Remember, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but sometimes it's just not there at all. But hey, that's okay. The world would be a pretty boring place if everything looked like a Disney princess. So the next time you're feeling down about your appearance, just remember, at least you don't look like a goblin shark or a human. Actually, scratch that last one. We could all stand to be a little less human sometimes.